Sit back and enjoy an hour of fascinating facts you didn't know. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let's get started. Animals perceive time differently from humans due to their biology and environment. Small animals and marine predators have a faster sense of time. Dogs can detect changes up to 75 times per second. In comparison, humans can only do so 65 times per second. The biological clock of each species influences its perception of time. Their metabolism and visual processing affect how they experience the world. The emergency number 911 was created in 1968 to provide quick access to help. The Federal Communications Commission and American Telephone and Telegraph chose a short and easy-to-remember code. It was ensured that the number was not already in use to avoid confusion. The first 911 call was made on February 16, 1968 in Haleyville, Alabama. Its implementation improved response times in critical situations. Over time, it was adopted across the United States and other countries. Romain de Yuli designed a machine called a meter, which releases paint drops in a controlled manner. It uses a system of droppers managed by a computer to create precise patterns. The paint flows slowly, generating unique visual effects. This mechanism allows for the exploration of new forms of fluid art. The result is a fascinating visual experience. The robbery at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum occurred on March 18, 1990, in Boston, United States. Two thieves disguised as police officers managed to enter the museum and stole 13 works of art. Among the stolen pieces were works by Rembrandt and Vermeer. The total value of the theft exceeds $500 million. To this day, none of the artworks have been recovered. The case remains unsolved and is one of the largest art thefts in history. Circus trapeze artists are performers who execute acrobatics in the air using a trapeze, a bar suspended by ropes or chains. Their talent lies in their ability to jump between trapezes, perform spins, and land with precision. Constant practice and coordination are essential to safely execute complex movements. These acts require great strength, flexibility, and courage. Music and visual effects often accompany the performance to heighten the excitement of the show. Vantablack is an extremely black material developed by Surrey Nanosystems. Its carbon nanotube structure allows it to absorb up to 99.965% of visible light. Objects coated with Vantablack appear two-dimensional, as they do not reflect light or show details. It was originally created for scientific applications, such as telescopes and optical sensors. It is one of the darkest materials ever developed. The pygmy marmoset is the smallest monkey in the world, measuring between 12 and 15 centimeters, not including its tail, which can reach 20 centimeters. It weighs around 100 grams and lives in the tropical forests of the Amazon basin. Its brown, golden, and gray fur allows it to blend in with the trees. It is agile and fast, adapted to an arboreal lifestyle. It primarily feeds on tree sap, insects, and fruits. Its small size and skills make it an expert at moving among branches. Crocodiles have a third eyelid called the nictitating membrane. It is transparent and protects their eyes underwater without affecting their vision. Their vertical pupils allow them to see in low light conditions, helping them hunt at night with great precision. They also have excellent depth perception. Their ocular reflexes enhance their abilities as predators. These adaptations make them highly efficient hunters. The name Earth comes from the Latin terra, which means soil or solid ground. In ancient times, civilizations used this term to describe the world they inhabited. Over time, language evolved, and Earth became the universal name for our planet. It reflects our connection to the ground we walk on. It also symbolizes the importance of nature in our existence. Its origin is tied to the history and evolution of language. Miserior launched the social swipe donation campaign featuring interactive posters in airports. The ads include credit card readers to facilitate quick donations. When users swipe their card, an animation appears showing them slicing a piece of bread, symbolizing help for families in need. The giant Chinese spinning top called Da Tuoluo is a large-scale version of the traditional spinning top. It is set in motion using rope strikes, which require precision and strength from the participants. The activity demands coordination since the rhythm of the strikes must be synchronized to maintain balance. In some regions of China, it has become a form of exercise. The Moto Grand Prix is the premier category of speed motorcycle racing, organized by the International Motorcycling Federation. It is characterized as a prototype competition, meaning the motorcycles used are not available to the public and are designed exclusively for racing. The championship consists of multiple Grand Prix events held on circuits worldwide, where riders compete for points in pursuit of the world title. The competition stands out for its high technology and team efficiency. Risotto, a creamy rice dish originating from northern Italy, is one of the most beloved specialties of Italian cuisine. It is slowly cooked in broth, allowing the rice to release its starch, which gives it its characteristic texture. There are many variations, but risotto alla Milanese, made with saffron, is one of the most famous and is considered an emblematic dish of Milan. Eggplant is a vegetable with smooth skin that varies in color depending on the variety. Its flesh is white or yellowish and has a spongy texture. It is rich in water, fiber, antioxidants, and phenolic compounds. If not prepared correctly, it can become bitter. In cooking, it is very versatile and can be grilled, fried, baked, or stewed. It absorbs the flavors of other ingredients well. It is a healthy option in various diets. Each year, the fashion industry produces approximately 100 billion garments. Many of these end up in landfills or oceans, contributing to environmental pollution. The accumulation of clothing is so vast that it is estimated there is enough to clothe several future generations. Companies and organizations have launched initiatives to recycle textiles and reduce environmental impact. Fast fashion is one of the main causes of this problem due to its high production and disposal rates. The Pyramid of the Sun is the largest structure in Teotihuacan and one of the most impressive in Mesoamerica. It stands approximately 65 meters tall and has a base measuring 225 meters per side. Its construction began during the Tzakwali period, between the years 1 and 150 after Christ. Its purpose remains a mystery, although it is believed to have had a religious or ceremonial function. Its design is astronomically aligned, possibly related to solar events. This is a life-saving ramp, a kind of rescue device for small animals that accidentally fall into pools. It consists of a ramp that allows creatures such as frogs, mice, squirrels, ducklings, turtles, bugs, or insects to escape the water. This object was supposedly invented by the American biologist Rick Mason. It is an inflatable platform with a mesh slope and a weighted bag to keep the device at the edge of the pool. This video showcases nunchakus, also known as chacos. They are martial arts equipment that gained popularity in the 1960s and 1970s due to Bruce Lee's films. They are known to be very old, but their origin remains uncertain. One hypothesis suggests they were used by women to pick fruits from tall trees. Another theory proposes they were used for training horses. The last suggests they were employed for threshing rice. Humans have different blood types based on the antigens in red blood cells. These antigens are genetically inherited and determine blood compatibility. If incompatible types mix, the immune system may attack the foreign cells. This can cause dangerous reactions such as clotting and kidney failure. Dalmatians are a dog breed recognized for their white coat with black or brown spots. They are athletic, muscular, and medium-sized, making them ideal for physical activities and companionship. Their temperament is energetic, playful, and loyal, though they can be reserved with strangers. Historically, they were used as carriage and firehouse dogs due to their endurance and speed. They require regular exercise and positive training to stay healthy. The glasswing butterfly is a species native to Central America and parts of South America. Its translucent wings lack pigmented scales, allowing it to become nearly invisible in its environment. The dark edges of its wings aid in natural camouflage against predators. It inhabits humid tropical rainforests. Its elegant flight makes it a symbol of beauty and adaptability. Parrots can imitate sounds and human voices thanks to their vocal apparatus called the syrinx, located at the base of the trachea. Unlike mammals, they do not have vocal cords, but they control airflow and the muscles of the syrinx to modulate sounds. Their great cognitive ability allows them to learn and reproduce sounds from their environment. Their ability to mimic sounds makes them unique among birds. Dinotomic is a Norwegian artist recognized for his impressive works created with gunpowder and fire. His technique consists of placing the powder on a canvas and igniting it to form detailed images. He has gained popularity on social media, where he shares his creative processes. In addition to working with gunpowder, he has explored materials such as sand and salt. His artistic approach has made him a reference in experimental techniques within urban art. When the first Star Wars movie, Episode 4, premiered, France was still using the guillotine. While the movie was released on May 25, 1977, the last execution by guillotine in France took place on September 10 of the same year. The wood-cutting drill bit has a conical and helical shape. Its design allows it to penetrate and split wood into segments. It is used with drills or high-power mechanical devices, making the task easier compared to traditional axes. It is made of hardened steel to withstand pressure and wear. It is ideal for preparing firewood in homes and rural areas, making the process faster and more efficient. Trimethylaminuria, also known as fish odor syndrome, is a rare disease. The sweat, breath, and urine of those affected contain excess trimethylamine, a substance that produces a characteristic odor resembling rotten fish. Gasoline pumps have an automatic system that stops the flow when the tank is full. The nozzle has a hole connected to a tube that allows air circulation. While the fuel flows, air passes freely. When the gasoline level blocks the hole, a vacuum is created that changes the pressure. This change activates a switch that stops the pump. This prevents fuel spills and ensures safe and efficient refueling for vehicles. Helium is the only element that was discovered first in space and later on Earth. Helium was first detected in space in 1868 by Pierre-Jules César Janssen while observing a solar eclipse when he noticed a yellow line in the solar spectrum that was named helium. It was not discovered on Earth until 1895. The Park Royal Hotel in Pickering, Singapore, features a revolutionary design with terrace gardens covering its facades. This vertical forest not only provides a green oasis in the middle of the city, but also helps improve air quality and reduce energy consumption through the natural shade provided by the plants. When you tell someone about a goal or something you are planning to do, the brain releases chemical compounds that cause a satisfaction similar to what you feel when you actually achieve the goal or activity. Apparently, according to studies conducted on this topic, this reduces motivation. E-Defense is the largest earthquake simulator in the world, located in Japan. Its three-dimensional shaking table measures 20 by 15 meters. It can replicate earthquakes of various magnitudes with great precision. It is operated by the National Research Institute for Earth Science and Disaster Resilience. If your phone does not sound good, the speakers may be blocked. Dirt and dust affect sound quality. You can clean them with compressed air or a soft bristle brush. Cleaning putty is also useful for removing debris. Proper cleaning improves audio performance. The Kangal dog is a large and strong breed originating from Turkey. It excels as a livestock guardian, protecting herds from wolves and other predators. Males can exceed 75 centimeters in height and weigh between 50 and 65 kilograms. Its coat is short, dense, and light beige with a black mask on its face. It is known for its bravery and great physical endurance. In Turkey, it often wears a spiked collar for added protection. It is one of the most efficient breeds for livestock defense. The impressive Grand Canyon of Mars, Valles Marineris, is the largest canyon system in the solar system, stretching approximately 4,000 kilometers and reaching depths of up to 7 kilometers. To put it into perspective, it is almost 10 times longer and 5 times deeper than the Grand Canyon on Earth. Wind turbines kill between 10,000 and 100,000 birds per year in the United Kingdom. Interestingly, painting one of the blades of a wind turbine black can reduce bird deaths by 70%. Vegetables include all edible parts of plants, such as roots, stems, leaves, flowers, and fruits. Greens, on the other hand, are a subgroup of vegetables that mainly encompass the green parts, such as leaves and tender stems. Examples of greens are lettuce, broccoli, and spinach. In gastronomy and nutrition, this distinction is important because each group provides different benefits. All greens are vegetables, but not all vegetables are greens. Dry ice cleaning is an ecological method that uses solid carbon dioxide pellets at high pressure. It removes dirt, grease, and paint without generating secondary waste. It is non-abrasive and safe for electrical components and delicate surfaces. It is used in industries such as automotive, aerospace, and food processing. Upon impact with the surface, the dry ice sublimates, transitioning from solid to gas. This process lifts dirt without leaving moisture behind. Helicopters can help fight wildfires using controlled fire. They employ aerial ignition techniques to create strategic fire lines. These lines act as fire breaks and prevent the wildfire from spreading. This method is used under safe conditions to protect the environment. There are several theories about the origin of the word taco. Some say it comes from the Nahuatl tlacu, meaning half or in the middle, which makes a lot of sense. Others say it comes from the word cuau tacuali, a type of tortilla whose name was difficult for the Spanish to pronounce. They pronounced it as tacuali, and over time it evolved into taco. Infinity mirrors create the illusion of depth through reflection and optical design. They use parallel mirrors and strategic lighting to generate an expansive visual effect. Some employ semi-reflective mirrors that multiply reflections, producing a tunnel without end. This technique is commonly used in art, decoration, and interior design. The domino effect describes a chain reaction where an initial event triggers successive others. It is used as a metaphor in politics, economics, and physics to illustrate the interconnectedness of systems. In financial crises, the collapse of one institution can affect many others. In politics, a change in one country can influence its neighbors. It is also observed in physical structures and social dynamics. This phenomenon shows how a small action can generate significant repercussions. The sugar glider is a small marsupial native to Australia. It is a social animal that lives in groups and communicates in various ways. It uses vocalizations and physical contact to interact with its species. It also marks its territory with scent glands located on its head and chest. This behavior helps establish hierarchies and recognize group members. In Verden, Germany, there is an interactive sculpture called Vortex Pillar, created by Balázs Kixeny. Visitors can turn a crank that activates water flow patterns inside the pillar. Heavy machinery cranes are designed to operate on difficult terrain. They offer power, versatility, and maneuverability in tight spaces. Their stability allows movement on uneven surfaces. They are equipped with advanced control and stabilization systems. Astronauts from the Artemis mission train underwater to simulate lunar gravity. This method helps them practice movements in a low-gravity environment. NASA uses special pools for these exercises. The neutral buoyancy laboratory is key to their preparation. There, they rehearse tasks such as planting the flag on the moon. This is a Dutch toupee, the predecessor of pinball. It is a game played by kings and elite individuals in the 17th century. The winner is the one who manages to ring the bell. It looks like a combination of Beyblade and pinball. Hypnomotion is a project led by Andrzej Łukomski, an animator specializing in stop-motion with Lego pieces. His videos transform ordinary bricks into detailed culinary representations, such as sushi and other dishes. With thousands of followers, his posts showcase the art of stop-motion with high quality. Some modern basketball courts use tempered glass and LED screens to display impressive visual effects. The ASB glass floor technology allows projection of game lines and real-time statistics. Additionally, systems like Lumiflex turn the court into an interactive screen with millions of pixels. These innovations enhance the experience for players and spectators. La Quebrada in Acapulco, Mexico, is a famous cliff known for high-risk dives performed by experts. With a height of approximately 45 meters, divers calculate the exact moment to jump and avoid collisions with the rocks. Since 1934, this spectacle has attracted tourists from all over the world. Some dives include lit torches, adding an impressive visual element. Colin Schaub is an abstract artist based in Montreal, Canada. He is known for his vibrant paintings that incorporate trapezes, pendulums, and spinning machines. His technique creates fluid and organic patterns with a dynamic style. He combines the precision of geometric art with the spontaneity of expressionism. His visual compositions appear to be in constant motion. Ray is a golden retriever with a unique appearance. She lost her left ear shortly after birth due to an accident. Over time, her single ear migrated to the center of her head, giving her a unicorn-like look. She became famous on social media as Golden Unicorn Ray. Her story is inspiring due to her resilience and adaptation. On Marajó Island in the Brazilian Amazon, the police patrol on buffaloes. This practice is due to the challenging terrain with mangroves and flooded areas. Buffaloes, adapted to the climate, allow access to remote areas. Thanks to them, officers can combat crimes such as cattle theft. They also help prevent illegal logging in the region. This unique method reflects adaptation to the environment. Beverage cans can accumulate bacteria on their surface, especially if they are not stored properly. Experiments have shown that wiping them with clothing does not eliminate microorganisms. Using a napkin reduces some bacteria, but not all. The best option is cleaning them with alcohol, which almost completely removes contaminants. This helps prevent exposure to potentially harmful germs. Colma, California, is known as the City of Souls due to its large number of cemeteries. It has around 1,500 living residents and more than 1.5 million buried individuals. The city was established as a necropolis after new burials were banned in San Francisco in the year 1914. Thousands of bodies were relocated there, making it the primary burial site in the region. Today, it houses 17 cemeteries, including one for pets. The ratio of deceased to living individuals is approximately 1,000 to 1. In Mexico, the Paricutin volcano, which emerged in a cornfield in 1943 and quickly grew in size, is interesting not only for its history but also for the strong magnetic fields surrounding the area. These magnetic fields result from iron-rich lava that cooled, altering the local magnetic field. Kechari Mudra is an advanced hatha yoga technique in which the tongue is moved toward the back of the palate. Some practitioners manage to reach the nasal cavity with their tongue, though this requires training. To facilitate movement, some opt to progressively cut the lingual frenulum. This practice is believed to stimulate the pineal gland and enhance concentration in meditation. The song Happy Birthday to You originates from a melody created in 1893 by Patty and Mildred Hill called Good Morning to All. Originally, it was used in classrooms to greet students. Over time, its lyrics were modified to celebrate birthdays. In 1935, the popular version was registered with copyright. Until 2016, it generated significant revenue from licensing due to its widespread use. Today, the song is in the public domain and is sung worldwide. This is how some scenes in certain movies are filmed when they want to simulate objects moving on their own. As you might imagine, it is a very common technique in horror films and works in a fairly simple way using the green screen technique. Most of the work is actually done in post-production, and the results are quite terrifying. When a fruit is cut, its cells break and release an enzyme called polyphenol oxidase. This enzyme reacts with the oxygen in the air and causes oxidation. As a result, the fruit develops a brown color on its surface. This process can also affect its texture and flavor. To reduce oxidation, antioxidants such as lemon juice can be used. The acid in the lemon helps slow down the chemical reaction. This keeps the fruit fresh for a longer time. In a soccer match in Scotland, an artificial intelligence-powered camera mistook a referee's bald head for the ball. The system, developed by Pixelo, was programmed to track the ball during the game. However, several times it focused on the referee's head instead of the ball. This caused frustration among spectators as the camera did not properly follow the match. The incident highlighted the challenges artificial intelligence faces in recognizing moving objects. Lindsay Burkowski is an automotive mechanic and detailer from Pennsylvania, United States. She has become popular on social media for her work in the restoration and modification of trucks. She stands out for her unique technique of signing vehicles with an angle grinder. With more than 1 million followers, she has gained recognition in the automotive community. She shares content about vehicle repair and customization. The giant dragon bamboo, known as Dendrocalamus sinicus, is one of the largest bamboo species in the world. It is native to China and Laos, with stalks that can reach up to 46 meters in height. Its diameter can grow up to 36 centimeters, making it impressive in size. Its dense, vibrant green foliage makes it an attractive option for gardens and landscaping. It is valued both for its aesthetics and its functionality in various applications. The Amazon rainforest is the largest tropical forest on the planet and spans 9 countries in South America. Brazil hosts the majority of this vast region. It is home to unparalleled biodiversity, with thousands of species of flora and fauna. It also plays a crucial role in regulating the global climate. It acts as a carbon sink by absorbing large amounts of carbon dioxide. The lion's roar is one of the most powerful sounds in the wild. It is used for long-distance communication and can reach up to 8 kilometers. It allows pride members to locate each other. It also warns other animals of their presence. Lions roar to establish their territory and challenge intruders. Additionally, it is part of their hunting rituals. It is an iconic sound of nature. Disposable cups from McDonald's have proven to be quite durable. In some experiments, they have managed to hold liquid for up to 231 days. They are designed to maintain their structure for long periods, although not for extended storage. Phones vibrate thanks to a small internal vibration motor. There are 2 main types: the eccentric rotating mass motor and the linear resonant actuator. The first uses an unbalanced weight that spins to generate vibrations. The second employs magnetic forces for more precise movements. The brain of beluga whales is contained in a gelatinous structure known as the melon, which allows them to communicate with other whales and navigate their habitat. These animals are known as the canaries of the sea because they are the most expressive cetaceans, having the ability to emit hundreds of different songs. The most impressive thing is that they do not even have vocal cords. Unlike other species, this great variety of sounds comes from the beluga's brain. In the year 2008, a man in Japan noticed that his food was mysteriously disappearing, so he decided to install a security camera. To his surprise, one of the recordings showed a 58-year-old homeless woman who had been living in his closet for more than a year. Brickscale AV built a car almost entirely out of Lego. It is a full-scale replica of a Volvo 70. It has around 350,000 Lego pieces in its structure. It includes a steering wheel, seats, and a gear shift made of Lego. It features a steel frame and real wheels for support. It can move with a small remote-controlled electric motor. It also has functional lights and adjustable mirrors. Cinderella's castle is the most expensive item in Disney parks. Made of Swarovski crystals, this masterpiece was crafted by the Arribas brothers and has no comparison in its beauty. The skin turgor test helps assess body hydration. It involves pinching the skin and observing how long it takes to return to its original position. If it returns quickly, it indicates good hydration. If it takes longer, it may signal dehydration. This is a baby shark, not like the song, but rather a strange shark fetus that has gone viral due to its unusual appearance. Additionally, due to its condition, it usually does not survive long after birth. Apollo 12 was struck by 2 lightning bolts immediately after launch, causing all the spacecraft's emergency lights to activate and temporarily shutting down its systems. Fortunately, the crew managed to solve the issue and regain control of the spacecraft as they had rehearsed similar scenarios beforehand. The game called pool ball, also known as football billiards, combines elements of traditional billiards with soccer. It is played on a large table with numbered balls that resemble billiard balls. Players hit the balls with their feet instead of using cues, directing them toward the table's pockets. The rules are similar to those of billiards but adapted for foot play. Martin Vaca, the recognized Mexican designer, transformed a decommissioned Boeing 727 into a functional limousine. To do so, he had to remove the wings and modify its structure to make it legal to drive on the street. This project is one of the most ambitious of his career and has gained international attention. The limousine retains the essence of the airplane but features an interior adapted for luxury and comfort. In the United States, some houses can be completely relocated. Hydraulic cranes and heavy transport trucks are used. The structure is placed on a rolling platform for transportation. This process is common for homes with historical or architectural value. It is also done for emotional or conservation reasons. Sometimes, moving a house is more practical than building a new one. The glass breaking pen is a safety tool used in emergencies. It is designed to fracture glass in traffic accidents. Its hardened steel tip concentrates pressure on the glass. This allows it to break easily and facilitates vehicle exit. Many include a built-in seatbelt cutter. This helps free people trapped in the car. It is an essential device for road safety. Airbag jeans are pants designed for motorcyclists with advanced safety technology. They incorporate airbags that inflate automatically upon detecting a fall or impact. They function with a strap connected to the motorcycle, activating the inflation mechanism if the rider separates abruptly. They are made with Armalith, a highly abrasion-resistant material. Additionally, they are reusable and can be recharged with carbon dioxide cartridges. In Taiwan, there are smart traffic signs that improve urban mobility. They use artificial intelligence and augmented reality to guide pedestrians. Users enter their destination on an integrated screen. Then, the sign rotates to indicate the correct direction. This system facilitates navigation in streets and public spaces. It also enhances accessibility for people with visual or cognitive disabilities. Leopardnik is a digital artist who transforms animal videos by adding animated arms. His creations give birds and other animals a comedic and expressive touch. With his animation, the animals appear to interact in a human-like way. Meet colugos. They are mammals with a skin membrane that connects their limbs to their body. They feed on fruits and leaves, are nocturnal, and live in trees. They grow up to 40 centimeters in length and weigh up to 2 kilograms. Colugos are excellent gliders and can travel up to 70 meters from one tree to another without losing much altitude or balance. Among all gliding mammals, they have the most advanced adaptation for flight. The turkey is a bird native to North America. It was domesticated by Mesoamerican cultures over 2,000 years ago. Its plumage varies and its featherless head has reddish caruncles. Males are larger than females and produce a sound called gobbling. In Mexico, it is a cultural symbol and part of various festivities. It is also a traditional ingredient in Mexican cuisine. The cement mixer truck is a vehicle designed to efficiently mix and transport concrete. Its rotating drum at the rear keeps the mixture in motion to prevent it from solidifying. It operates with hydraulic systems that regulate the speed and direction of rotation. Additionally, it has loading hoppers and adjustable discharge chutes to facilitate material delivery. It is essential in construction as it allows the transportation of large volumes of concrete. Ostriches ingest small stones called gastroliths to aid digestion. Since they do not have teeth, these stones settle in their gizzard, a muscular organ in the digestive system. There, the gastroliths help grind food such as seeds and plant fibers. This process allows them to break down tough materials and improve nutrient absorption. It is a common behavior in birds that consume hard-to-process foods. The traffic management system called Smart Lane Movable Median is designed to improve mobility on roads. It uses movable medians that adjust the number of lanes according to vehicle demand. It employs sensors, cameras, and communication technology to analyze traffic flow in real time. With this information, authorities can automatically modify lane distribution. Its implementation helps reduce congestion and optimize traffic circulation. Mosquito-killing rackets are electric devices designed to eliminate flying insects through an electric shock. They are shaped like a tennis racket and feature an electrified metal grid. When they come into contact with an insect, they eliminate it instantly. They operate with rechargeable batteries or USB power and include a safety switch. They are an effective and chemical-free alternative for pest control indoors and outdoors. The smoker is an essential tool in beekeeping for calming bees. It works by burning natural materials such as wood chips, dry leaves, or cardboard. The smoke generated is not harmful and helps beekeepers work safely in the hives. Bees perceive the smoke as a potential fire threat. In response, they fill up on honey, which reduces their aggressiveness. Additionally, the smoke suppresses alarm pheromones and prevents them from entering defensive mode. This method facilitates hive management without causing harm. Ground eggshell is a natural fertilizer rich in calcium and essential minerals. When crushed, it decomposes faster and releases nutrients into the soil. Its calcium strengthens plant cells and improves soil health. It also helps prevent diseases such as blossom end rot in tomatoes. It is an eco-friendly option for naturally enriching the soil. When you gently pinch a cat's neck, it often enters a state of deep relaxation known as the submission reflex. This behavior may be a remnant of its prey instincts, as in nature, cats are carried by their mothers this way, making them feel secure. However, not all cats react the same way. Some may feel uncomfortable or stressed. This phenomenon is a reminder of the complexity of feline behavior and its connection to instincts. Railway buffers are safety devices placed at the end of tracks to stop trains in a controlled manner. Hydraulic versions use gas hydraulic capsules to absorb impact energy. Some are sliding, which allows them to move and reduce the force of the collision. They are designed to withstand heavy and fast-moving trains. Their technology helps prevent accidents at terminals and maintenance areas. Emperor penguin chicks must reach the ocean to begin their independent life. In some cases, they jump from cliffs as high as 15 meters. This behavior has been observed in Antarctica, especially in Atka Bay. Although they usually enter the water from lower heights, some groups adapt to their surroundings. Changes in sea ice may influence this behavior. In Turkey, the small village of Kuşköy is known for its whistled language, called the bird language. This tonal language is based on different tones and patterns to represent words and phrases. The village inhabitants can communicate through whistles at distances of up to 5 kilometers, using this language for a wide range of activities, from greeting each other to sharing gossip and even singing songs. With around 300 inhabitants, the language has been passed down from generation to generation to ensure its survival. Aircraft evacuation slides are essential for emergency safety. They deploy automatically in cases such as forced landings or fires. They are made of fire-resistant materials and non-slip surfaces. Their design allows for quick and efficient evacuation. The lycopodium sword uses lycopodium powder to create impressive visual effects. This powder, derived from plant spores, is highly flammable. When thrown into the air and ignited, it produces rapid combustion with a bright yellow flame. Its appearance simulates a moving fire sword. It is used in theatrical performances, magic, and pyrotechnics. Its use is safe when handled with caution. Lava lamps contain paraffin, a special type of wax. They also have water and dyes that give them their characteristic appearance. The paraffin heats up and forms bubbles that rise and fall, creating the visually striking effect. Additionally, they include chemicals that stabilize the liquid and prevent the formation of fungi, helping them function for a longer time. Meet Javier Castellanos, a man from Guatemala who suffers from a rare form of gigantism. Javier is 2 meters and 35 centimeters tall. This is due to his pituitary gland producing an excessive amount of growth hormone. In Japan, there is a company that can turn your deceased pet into an incredible pearl necklace. This company uses a method in which fragments of a dog's or cat's bones are used to create pearls that can be made into a necklace. This way, you can have a beautiful keepsake of your best friend when their time in this world comes to an end. Identical twins do not have the same fingerprints. After all, you cannot blame your mischief on your twin. This is because environmental factors during development in the womb, such as the length of the umbilical cord, position in the uterus, and growth rate of the fingers, influence fingerprint formation. Meet the adorable Japanese flying squirrels. Generally, their specimens only grow up to 20 centimeters long, excluding their tail. But despite the small size of their body, they have large eyes, live in forests, and due to their brown coloration, they often camouflage in nature. They are native to the islands of Honshu and Kyushu in Japan. They have the habit of gliding from one tree to another, and that is where their name comes from. They are very daring for being so cute. Santorini, an island in the Aegean Sea, is known for its stunning cliffs and sunsets. However, what many do not know is that the island is the result of an ancient volcanic eruption that created its characteristic crescent shape. Additionally, its beaches are made of black volcanic sand. Natural rubber is extracted from the latex of the Hevea brasiliensis tree, native to South America. It is a flexible, elastic, and wear-resistant material. It is used in medical products, tires, and footwear. Natural latex has a milky white color before being processed. However, treated rubber can acquire different shades. Its durability makes it ideal for various industrial applications. It is an essential resource in modern manufacturing. Ruggy Baggy Studio is a studio dedicated to the artisanal creation of personalized rugs. Its 2- and 3-dimensional designs stand out for their creativity and quality. They use techniques such as tufting to achieve unique finishes. Their rugs combine art and functionality in each piece. It is an ideal option for those seeking exclusive designs. Polna Beepeist, also called the Wormhole, is a natural pool in Inishmore, Ireland. Its rectangular shape is the result of thousands of years of wind and water erosion on limestone. For most of the year, sea conditions can make the area dangerous. However, during certain weeks in summer, the site becomes more accessible. A double rainbow, also known as a secondary rainbow, occurs when sunlight refracts, reflects, and refracts again within water droplets in the atmosphere. This produces a fainter and broader rainbow that appears above the primary one. McDonald's Italy introduced the table bag, a cardboard bag that transforms into a portable table. It was designed to provide a convenient way to eat in public spaces. Its structure allows it to be placed over urban bollards, turning them into supports. Additionally, it is fully recyclable and reusable. It was launched during Milan Design Week as an innovative proposal. Discover the YouTube channel called Woodworking Art, which focuses on creating highly detailed and realistic wooden scale model cars. The videos showcase detailed processes, demonstrating advanced woodworking and design skills. Each project is documented step by step, offering viewers an in-depth look at the techniques used and the level of craftsmanship involved. This educational and visually engaging approach has attracted a wide audience interested in woodworking. Guo Feng, a Chinese artist, holds the Guinness World Record for the longest drawing in the world. His work, called Yongsheng, measures 1,014 meters in length. It was created on the Great Wall of China in the Simitai section. The drawing was made in Gubei Watertown, a nearby tourist site. The artwork stands out for its impressive size and detail. Hacksmith Industries created a device inspired by Superman. It simulates lasers in the eyes and follows eye movements. The system allows users to direct the lasers with their gaze. In tests, it successfully destroyed balloons just by looking at them. It is an innovative experiment based on real technology. The Fermi paradox is a question posed by Italian physicist Enrico Fermi in 1950, presenting the following dilemma. If the universe is so vast and ancient and there are so many stars and planets, why have we not found evidence of extraterrestrial life? There are many possible answers to this paradox, ranging from the idea that life is very rare or difficult to detect to the possibility that alien civilizations self-destruct or avoid us. Ha Keaulana is a Hawaiian surfer who engages in extreme underwater training. She runs along the ocean floor carrying a 25-kilogram rock to improve her endurance. This technique helps her prepare to face large waves without panicking. She learned the method from her father, Brian Keaulana, a renowned surf instructor. He teaches surfers how to withstand prolonged underwater holds. 420 million years ago, before trees existed, massive fungi called prototaxites dominated the terrestrial landscape. These structures could reach up to 8 meters in height. For a long time, they were believed to be plants, but studies indicate they were giant fungi. Their role in the ecosystem is still debated. Konel Bread is a bakery in Tokyo, Japan, famous for its decorative bread. At first glance, they appear traditional, but when cut, they reveal colorful designs. The patterns include characters, fruits, and abstract shapes. To achieve the visual effects, natural colorants such as spinach, beetroot, and cocoa are used. Underwater welders are professionals who perform welding work underwater. They use specialized equipment such as electrodes designed for humid environments and dry or wet welding systems. Their work is essential for repairing marine structures, ships, pipelines, and oil platforms. This profession requires excellent physical condition and advanced technical training. It also demands tolerance to extreme conditions such as low visibility and cold temperatures. Let me introduce you to Amu Haji, the dirtiest man in the world. He lived in a hut made of concrete blocks and, according to the people in the village where he resided, was covered in soot because he had not bathed in more than 60 years. In 2014, the Tehran Times documented his extreme habits, which included eating roadkill, smoking excrement in a pipe, and believing that cleanliness would make him sick. But, interestingly, before his death, the neighbors managed to convince him to bathe. Wrestling is a contact sport that combines acrobatic movements, holds, and jumps to entertain the audience. It takes place in a ring surrounded by ropes, where wrestlers develop characters with distinctive masks. Its narrative includes rivalries and alliances that add excitement to each match. Although it has theatrical elements, it requires great physical skill, endurance, and agility. It is especially popular in Mexico, where it has become a tradition. Its unique style and the culture of masks make it unmistakable. In the year 2015, in Huntington Beach, California, 66 people successfully rode a giant surfboard that measured 12.83 meters in length. The feat was part of the celebration of 100 years of surfing in the city. With great coordination and balance, the participants managed to stay standing while riding a wave for 13 seconds. The surfboard used also set the record as the largest in the world. In a neighborhood of Henderson, Nevada, some streets were named in honor of Pokemon characters. Among them are Squirtle, Snorlax, Charmander, Charizard, and Jigglypuff. The initiative arose when developers were searching for original names for the community. Many visitors come just to see the street signs with the Pokemon names. Felipe Miranda is the creator of the Miniature Model Making channel, dedicated to scale model construction. His works stand out for their precision and meticulous detail in every piece. He uses handcrafted techniques and traditional methods in his work. He documents the entire process, from research and design to assembly and final finishing. His videos showcase the dedication and talent behind each creation. Paragliding is an ultralight glider with a flexible wing called a canopy. It is made of ripstop synthetic fabric, a material resistant to tearing. Its shape is maintained by the air pressure entering through the leading edge. It is connected to the harness by suspension lines, synthetic cords that allow maneuvering in the air. This design facilitates controlled and safe flight. The Poznan Ice Festival is an annual event held in the city of Poznan, Poland. It takes place in the Old Market Square and brings together ice sculptors from different countries. Artists participate in speed sculpting competitions and a main event where they transform enormous blocks of ice into impressive works of art. Admission is free, allowing visitors to enjoy ice sculptures. Currently, there are more than 10,000 satellites orbiting Earth. They serve functions such as communication, navigation, and weather monitoring. They are also used for Earth observation and scientific research. Most are in low orbit, less than 2,000 kilometers high. Others are in higher or geostationary orbits. The latter remain fixed over specific points on the planet. Angelina Jolie participated in a session for National Geographic on World Bee Day. She spent 18 minutes with bees walking over her body to raise awareness of their importance. To prevent stings, she went 3 days without bathing, as strong scents can alter their behavior. The initiative was part of Women for Bees in collaboration with UNESCO and Guerlain. This project aims to train women as beekeepers and protect bee habitats. The bearded vulture, known as the lammergeier, has a unique diet based on bones. Between 70 and 90% of its food consists of bones. To consume them, it drops them from great heights onto rocks to break them. It can also swallow them whole if they are small enough. Its digestive system is adapted to dissolve them quickly. It is the only known vertebrate with a diet based almost entirely on bones. Habri Norma holds the record for the highest number of pull-ups performed with one leg while holding 2 balls, 35 in total. The matryoshka, or Russian doll, is a set of hollow dolls nested inside one another, traditionally made of wood. What is interesting is that matryoshkas represent a mother carrying her children inside, symbolizing motherhood and fertility. Although matryoshkas have been popular in Russia since the late 19th century, their design has evolved to include a variety of themes and artistic styles. In September 2023, something unimaginable happened. A dog was saved from drowning in a river by 3 crocodiles. This occurred in the Savitri River in India when a dog was fleeing from other animals chasing it and accidentally fell into the water. 3 crocodiles were passing by at that moment, and instead of eating it, as most of us would expect, they decided to help and guided it to the shore with their snouts. The neck of chickens acts as a natural stabilizer thanks to its flexible structure. They have a reflex called the vestibulo-ocular reflex, which allows them to keep their head steady while their body moves. This is essential for their vision since their eyes do not have muscles to adjust like those of mammals. Their neck is composed of multiple mobile vertebrae that facilitate this mechanism. A meteor shower is an astronomical phenomenon known as a rain of shooting stars. It occurs when fragments of comets or asteroids enter Earth's atmosphere. As they enter at high speed, these fragments burn up and create bright flashes in the sky. From Earth, the meteors appear to fall like shooting stars. This visual effect gives rise to the name meteor shower. Some meteor showers occur on specific dates each year. Red Bull Soapbox Race is a competition of non-motorized cars in which participants design and build their own vehicles to navigate urban circuits. The first edition was held in the year 2000 in Brussels, Belgium, and since then, more than 100 races have been organized in different countries. Creativity is essential, and teams present extravagant designs inspired by popular culture. The Blind Football World Cup is an international 5-a-side football tournament adapted for visually impaired players. It is organized by the International Blind Sports Federation and has been held every 4 years since 1998. National teams from various countries participate, and field players wear eye patches and blindfolds to ensure equal conditions. The ball emits sounds to aid orientation during the game. Sony has developed a microsurgery robot designed to operate on extremely small tissues. It can autonomously switch instruments, speeding up operations. It is manually controlled and allows precise movements in blood vessels and nerves less than 1 millimeter in diameter. During a demonstration, it stitched the skin of a corn kernel, showcasing its high precision. There have been light shows featuring hundreds of Tesla vehicles. One of the largest took place in Korea with over 1,000 cars. There was also an event in Finland with 902 Teslas. These shows synchronize the vehicle's lights with music. A microburst is an intense meteorological phenomenon. It occurs during storms and consists of a strong downward air current. Upon reaching the ground, the air spreads out with dangerous wind gusts. It can be accompanied by torrential rain and cold air. Its impact is significant on aviation and infrastructure. Due to its intensity, it can cause damage in localized areas. It is a brief but very powerful event. 3-dimensional printed meat is a technological innovation aimed at replicating the texture, flavor, and appearance of traditional meat. It uses 3-dimensional printing with ingredients such as plant-based proteins, cultured animal cells, or edible bioinks. Using digital models, printers create complex structures that mimic muscle fibers and fats. This process allows for highly precise and realistic cuts. Additionally, it represents a sustainable alternative to conventional meat production. The IP certification indicates the level of protection of a device against dust and water. The second digit of the IP code determines water resistance, with values ranging from 0 to 9. The tests include exposure to droplets, spraying from different angles, and immersion at various depths. The highest levels ensure resistance to high-pressure and high-temperature water jets. These evaluations guarantee that devices function under different conditions. Steam bending of wood is a technique used in carpentry to shape wood without breaking it. The wood is exposed to hot steam which softens its fibers and allows it to bend. Then, it is placed in a mold to give it the desired shape. Once cooled and dried, the wood retains the imposed curve. This method is used in furniture making and architectural structures. It is also common in the creation of musical instruments. This is the magnetic resonance image of a pug. Quite eerie. Despite looking so adorable on the outside, these little dogs suffer from numerous health problems due to their short snout. Pugs originally had longer snouts, but after years of selective breeding, they have developed these complications. Wood-fired stone ovens are traditional in artisanal baking. They operate by burning wood to generate heat and bake bread. They are made of refractory stone, which retains and distributes heat evenly. This ensures uniform and high-quality baking. They usually have a wide opening to facilitate access and control of the baking process. Their interior is circular or domed, which improves the circulation of hot air. Cecil is a golden doodle dog who ate $4,000 in cash. His owners checked his feces and vomit to recover the bills. They then washed and carefully reconstructed them. In the end, they managed to recover $3,550. The bank accepts damaged bills if more than 50% is present. It was a strange but successful process. Cecil remains a very good dog despite the costly incident. Emergency braking ramps are designed to stop heavy vehicles in case of brake failure. They are located on roads with steep slopes and feature surfaces of gravel, sand, or mechanical systems to decelerate the vehicle. Some ramps have upward inclines to use gravity in the stopping process. Their structure helps reduce speed in a safe and controlled manner. They are essential in mountainous areas and long descents. Sleeping after 1 in the morning increases the risk of depression and anxiety. Studies have shown that people with this habit are up to 40% more likely to experience emotional problems. Lack of sleep affects emotional regulation and mental stability. Additionally, it disrupts the circadian rhythm, influencing mood. Neko pudding is a popular milk pudding in Japan. Its name means cat pudding in Japanese. It is known for its smooth and creamy texture. Its presentation is often shaped like a cat, making it adorable. It can be found in cafes and specialty stores. Houses made with glass bottles use recycled materials in their construction. The bottles are placed between layers of cement to form strong walls. This method reduces waste and promotes recycling. Additionally, the walls create light and color effects when the sun shines through them. These houses have good thermal insulation, maintaining indoor temperature. They also reduce outside noise thanks to their acoustic properties. Kentucky Fried Chicken launched a fried chicken sandwich with donuts in the United States. This dish combined a crispy chicken fillet with 2 glazed donuts. The mix of sweet and savory flavors offered a unique experience. The donuts were served hot and freshly prepared, while the chicken was hand-breaded for enhanced texture and flavor. Lava collection is an activity conducted by scientists to study the composition of magma. It takes place in areas near active volcanic flows, where researchers use steel tools resistant to extreme heat. To avoid risks, they wear thermal protective clothing and long poles to collect samples. These samples are quickly cooled in water to preserve their original state. Their analysis allows scientists to understand the evolution of magma and the internal processes of volcanoes. Meng Er is a panda from the Beijing Zoo that was rejected by its mother as a cub. Raised by humans, it learned to imitate their expressions while breaking bamboo. Although pandas do not typically make gestures when splitting bamboo, Meng Er observed its caretakers and adopted their expression. Now, every time it snaps a branch, it makes faces of effort as if it were difficult. There is a specific reason why school buses have black stripes on their sides. These lines serve a purpose beyond aesthetics. They are called rub rails and are strategically placed on specific parts of the vehicle to reinforce its thin walls. This way, in the event of a collision, the rails help absorb the impact force to protect passengers. This is the Jimpy tree, and its sting takes weeks to disappear. It is completely covered in tiny spines coated with a powerful toxin called moroidin. Its sting is incredibly painful, and its effects last for several weeks. It is a small tree, about 10 meters tall, and its green leaves do not stand out among others, making it easy for anyone to mistake it for a harmless plant. Bioluminescent fish generate their own light through chemical reactions involving luciferin and luciferase. This phenomenon is common in deep-sea marine species and helps them with communication, camouflage, or prey attraction. Fluorescent fish, on the other hand, glow under ultraviolet light due to genetic modifications. Examples like glowfish contain jellyfish or coral genes to achieve their vibrant coloration. Their colors can include green, red, blue, or yellow. Xenia Kroshilova is a Russian artist specializing in soap bubble performances. She lives in Kaliningrad, Russia, where she presents her art at events such as weddings and birthdays. Her performances combine bubble manipulation with light effects, creating unique visual experiences. Her art has gained recognition for its beauty and originality. The Pink River, located in San Juan de Urabá, Colombia, owes its color to the microalga Dunaliella salina, which releases carotenoid pigments into the water. This phenomenon occurs mainly during the dry season when the salt concentration increases and favors its proliferation. Its pink hue makes it a unique tourist attraction. During the summer, the color intensifies, creating an impressive landscape. It is estimated that most species on Earth have yet to be identified. Around 86% of terrestrial species and 91% of oceanic species remain unknown to science. Oceans, tropical forests, and caves harbor unexplored biodiversity. Each year, new species of plants, insects, and microorganisms are discovered. Evolution continues to generate previously unknown life forms. Oreo released a limited edition inspired by Pac-Man, featuring exclusive designs on the cookies. The packaging includes prizes such as mini arcades and themed keychains. Additionally, some versions come with special arcade machines. The cookies feature holograms with 6 different designs. Robert Wexler designed a carousel with 9 bicycles called Circular Bike. It was created in 2003 using recycled bicycles. Its modular structure allows it to be dismantled and transported easily. It is displayed in public spaces for people to try. Its design combines art, recycling, and functionality. The David by Michelangelo, one of the most iconic sculptures of the Renaissance, was carved from a block of marble that other artists had rejected. For 25 years, that block remained abandoned due to imperfections until Michelangelo transformed it into a masterpiece. His David not only represents human perfection but also Michelangelo's ability to see potential where others saw an obstacle. Cable-suspended aerial bicycles are designed to move while hanging in the air using a cable system. They function similarly to a zip line or a cable car, traveling along a fixed path. They are anchored to a point and can use an electric motor or assisted pedaling. This design prevents them from losing direction or becoming uncontrollable during the ride. Models such as the Aircruiser Zip Bike have been developed using this technology. The wingsuit is a special garment used in skydiving and base jumping. Its design includes membranes between the arms and legs, which increase surface area and generate lift. Skydivers can control flight speed and direction through body movements. Experience in skydiving is required to use it safely. It has revolutionized extreme sports by allowing extended flights before deploying the parachute. There are devices that allow users to control their phone and computer with their tongue. MouthPad is an innovative device that rests on the palate and functions as a trackpad. It detects tongue movements to navigate, type, and perform digital actions. It is designed for people with motor disabilities and facilitates interaction without the need for hands. Pizzas Patos offers a variety of sweet pizzas. The most popular one is the Ferrero Rocher pizza. It has a chocolate base with whole chocolates. It is an ideal option for chocolate lovers. Its intense flavor makes it irresistible but somewhat overwhelming. Many consider it a unique and delicious dessert. Tattooing freckles is an aesthetic trend known as freckling. It is done using microblading or micropigmentation techniques. At first, tattooed freckles appear darker and swollen. Over time, they lighten and take on a natural look. This procedure is semi-permanent and lasts several months. Many people choose it to enhance their appearance. Ashvin Harrison is an Australian artist recognized for his unique and expressive style. His works combine the use of charcoal with acrylics and oil paint, creating contrast between monochromatic tones and vibrant colors. His paintings often depict human figures, animals, and natural elements. Through his art, he explores the beauty of life and human existence. His pieces have been exhibited in renowned galleries around the world. Ming Meo is an artist specialized in papercraft, known for his detailed models of Dragon Ball Z characters. He has created scaled versions of Majin Buu with great precision and patience. His designs stand out for the quality of the cuts, folds, and prints. In Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan, there is a beverage called shiruo no odorigui. It is made with small transparent fish called shiruo, which are consumed alive. The practice is called odorigui, meaning dancing eating, because the fish wriggle in the mouth before being swallowed. They are served in a bowl with vinegar and quail egg. The drink is usually accompanied by shochu liquor. Although it is a local tradition, it is quite rare. This is the most expensive soap in the world. It costs more than $3,800. It is called Qatar Royal Soap and is made with gold powder, virgin honey, and diamonds. Because it is such an expensive product, it is intended exclusively for Qatari royalty. The creator of this soap claims that its components are 100% natural and organic and that they also help keep the skin healthy at all times. In space, astronauts cannot burp due to the absence of gravity. On Earth, when gas gets trapped in the stomach, it rises to the top because it is lighter than food and gastric juices, allowing it to be expelled as a burp. However, in space, since there is no gravity, if an astronaut tries to burp, the gas does not come out alone but is accompanied by other stomach contents, resulting in something similar to vomiting. Chewing gum for 1 hour a day may prevent baldness. Chewing gum can increase blood circulation in the head and make hair grow thicker. The nuclear-powered icebreaker Yamal is a Russian vessel of the Arktika class, operated by Atomflot. It was built in the 1980s and launched in 1992 after the dissolution of the Soviet Union. Its nuclear propulsion system allows it to operate without conventional fuel. It is designed to navigate the Arctic and open maritime routes in areas of permanent ice. Its reinforced hull enables it to break ice layers up to 2.5 meters thick. Oscar was a therapy cat at the Steerhouse Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Rhode Island. He became famous for predicting the death of terminally ill patients with great accuracy. It is believed that he detected the chemicals released by dying cells. When a patient was near death, Oscar would curl up beside them until their final moments. Throughout his life, he accompanied over 100 people in their last hours. The fastest animal on Earth is the cheetah, reaching speeds of up to 112 kilometers per hour over short distances. In the ocean, the sailfish reigns supreme, with speed records exceeding 68 kilometers per hour, making waves in its aquatic environment. In the air, the peregrine falcon takes the crown, as it can reach over 240 kilometers per hour in a dive. These natural sprinters showcase the impressive diversity of the animal kingdom. Pin feathers are new feathers in growth. They are wrapped in a thin layer of keratin that protects them. As the bird preens, it breaks this coating, allowing the feather to fully unfold. During the process, the feathers may appear stiff and thin. Stevedores are specialized workers responsible for loading and unloading goods in ports, warehouses, and transportation. Their job involves moving, organizing, and securing cargo on ships, trucks, or trains. They use specialized machinery and manual techniques to handle various materials. They must be knowledgeable about logistics and safety regulations in their work. It is a physically demanding job that requires great endurance. Lilian Baez is a talented makeup artist known for her creations that mimic drawings. She uses special paint to achieve unique visual effects on the face. Many of her works resemble illustrations rather than traditional makeup. The Scuobro is an electric wheelchair with advanced technology that allows movement across different terrains. Its innovative design enables it to autonomously climb and descend stairs thanks to its integrated track system. It has 2 large rear wheels that provide stability and mobility. Additionally, it features height adjustment to facilitate visual interaction with other people. Its sensors help detect obstacles and ensure safe navigation. The coin-making process begins with the melting of metals such as copper, nickel, or silver to form ingots. These ingots are rolled into sheets and cut into discs called blanks. Then, the blanks go through the minting process, where designs are stamped onto them using high-precision dies. Afterward, the coins undergo a finishing treatment to remove impurities. This process ensures their quality and durability for circulation. These are goats climbing an argan tree, and believe it or not, they got up there on their own. This is actually a very common scene in Morocco, as these trees are the only food source for these animals during certain months of the year, forcing them to climb. Their caretakers teach and help them until they can do it on their own. Interestingly, this behavior benefits argan oil production, as the goats regurgitate the tree's seeds, allowing the oil to be reproduced. In China, a musical show based on Dragon Ball has been presented, organized by the Bilibili platform. The event celebrated the new year and the 40th anniversary of the franchise with an impressive stage production. The show included special effects and choreography that recreated iconic moments from the series. One of the most exciting moments was the formation of the Genki Dama with audience participation. The white tiger is a variant of the Bengal tiger or the Siberian tiger, resulting from a genetic mutation called leucism. This condition reduces pigment production in its fur, giving it its characteristic white color while maintaining its black stripes. It is not an albino animal since it retains melanin in its skin and eyes. In the wild, white tigers are extremely rare. Their color can make camouflage difficult and reduce their chances of survival. Currently, they only exist in captivity, where they are bred for their exotic appearance. Emergency slides in airplanes are designed to inflate in approximately 6 seconds. They use a compressed gas system for fast and safe deployment. They are essential for passenger evacuation in emergency situations. Their material is fire-resistant for at least 90 seconds. The slide height varies depending on the aircraft, reaching the equivalent of a 2-story building. The Ripley Museum showcases a collection of curiosities and strange objects from around the world. It was founded by explorer and cartoonist Robert Ripley. It stands out for its combination of surprising facts, unusual artifacts, and interactive recreations. It has locations in several cities with various themed experiences. Some include wax figures and optical illusions. Delta Airlines has offered special flights to observe solar eclipses from the air. In April 2024, it organized a flight from Austin, Texas to Detroit, following the path of the total eclipse. Passengers enjoyed a unique view from 30,000 feet in the air. The airplane's extra-large windows allowed for a clear observation of the phenomenon. The airline has conducted other similar routes with such opportunities. The peel of a pineapple has a surprising resistance to extreme heat. In an experiment, a 1000 degrees Celsius iron ball was placed on its skin and it suffered almost no damage. The Leidenfrost effect explains this phenomenon as the water in the pineapple evaporates quickly and creates a protective layer of vapor. This thermal barrier prevents the fruit's skin from burning immediately. The golden beetle from the genus Chrysina is known for its brilliant golden shell. Its metallic color does not come from pigments but from the way its exoskeleton interacts with light, a phenomenon called structural color. The layers of its cuticle reflect and refract light, creating its golden appearance. This characteristic helps it blend in among leaves and plants, protecting it from predators. Prosopometamorphopsia is a rare neurological condition that alters the visual perception of faces. Affected individuals may see exaggeratedly large eyes, deformed mouths, or disproportionate facial features. Some describe these distortions as unsettling or unreal. Although its exact cause is unknown, it has been linked to abnormalities in facial processing within the brain. In certain cases, the visual distortion persists for long periods of time. Luke Akins is a skydiver specializing in extreme jumps. In the year 2016, he performed a parachute-free jump from 7,620 meters above the California desert. During the 2-minute free fall, he reached a speed of 193 kilometers per hour. He landed on a 30 by 30 meter safety net designed to stop his fall without causing injuries. He was the first person to achieve this feat. His jump marked a milestone in skydiving history. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe so you don't miss more interesting content. Leave your comments and click on any of these videos. See you next time.